Alright, what's up? Gonna play a little Minecraft, start a new world. Never done this before, so let's see how it goes. Starting a new world. Let's go stream. Survival, normal. Let's do a starting map and bonus chest, that's just always fun. Coordinates, immediate respawn. It's always fun. Keep inventory, of course. It sucks when you just lose all the stuff that you've been working towards. Taking a minute to get in. Alright. Start a new map. Let's see what we got here. We got some watermelon seeds, apple, wooden pickaxe, stone axe, that's nice, salmon, cocoa beans, planks, acacia wood. I like the acacia wood doors, so I will use that for sure. Let's break down these torches. Damn, they jacked us on a torch. That sucks. Do like that we're next to water. That's pretty helpful. Got a pig here, some sand, so we can make some glass. Let's see what we got over here. That is a very deep hole. Chicken. Looks like we'll probably have to go through that forest to get some wood. Actually, you know what? Might as well just go there now and then build our house in the forest. Some grass seeds. Looks like we're gonna have to go over there for a cave so we can start mining. Looks like there's a little pond here. Some more sand, so that's nice. Got a nice open spot, so I think we should build here. Oh look, it's actually already a cave. That doesn't go anywhere. Oh, got some coal. Yeah, wood's gonna take a minute. A few more pieces. Alright. Got a whole another cave down here. We will come exploring later, so we've got a house to build. Another. Okay. Whatever. I need stone anyways, because I'm kind of partial to building my houses out of stone. But for right now, not the horse. For right now, the wolf killed the sheep. Thank you for the wool. Say we just build it out of dirt. night will come sooner than it should. So when I build my houses out of dirt to start off with, I don't necessarily outline the entire house out of dirt and then swap out. I'll usually build a small house just big enough for a bed, crafting table, stone, furnace, just kind of the bare necessities I need to start building. That way at night I can sleep, and when I tear down the dirt house I don't have to spend half an hour tearing down a giant dirt house. So let's see where we are with dirt after this line. 37 might be enough. I usually like to do a 5x5 out in the middle. And then I can just build my stone house around it. So let's start here. 1, 2, 3, 5. 3, 4, 5. And obviously the gap for the door. When I'm building the dirt house, I don't necessarily go 4 blocks up. I only do 3 simply because, you don't really, it's nice, so especially if you're someone who's claustrophobic, even on a TV screen or computer screen, however you play, it's nice to have that space, but I'm not really going to be spending a whole lot of time in this little dirt house, so I'm not super concerned about mining all the extra blocks required to have that extra block above my head, because I am partial to having that extra block, having that space, not feeling like I'm trapped in some high school locker or something, but don't necessarily need it for a house that I'm really just going to be sleeping and crafting in, because the rest of my time will be spent trying to mine stone and make stone bricks, because I personally like that for my house. You can have whatever block you want. The only thing I would caution is to, for people who like to build their house maybe out of wood, just be cognizant of the fact that wood does burn relatively easily. What am I looking for? I need to make planks so that I can make a crafting table. What the frick is that? Brown dye? What can I make brown dye out of? Oh, watermelon seed. That's interesting. I never really realized that. That's cool. Son of a gun. I made 4 crafting tables. Gosh dang it. That took up so much wood. That took up almost all my wood. That sucks. A lot. Alright, so we're going to put this dirt over here so we can put a chest down. Losing it today. Alright, put a chest down. Put all this extra stuff in it that we don't really need right now. Those for later. Brown wool, cobblestone, charcoal. See, we have brown wool. We can use these, I guess the cocoa beans to make brown dye. So if we wanted to dye another 2 pieces of wool to make a brown bed, we can still do that. Obviously we don't need the other 3 crafting tables. And then the wood planks. Alright, so I'm going to put this down here. We put the cobblestone up here. I think I need more for a stone pickaxe. Yes, so I need another 2 pieces of cobblestone. Oh, and I used my acacia wood too. Gosh dang it. Get that. The dirt's right here. Just to keep extra creatures from getting into the house. Where's that little cave? Do I want to wander to that cave, or do I just want to... Hey, look, a sheep. I know, squirrel moment, but I need some wool. Cool. Hey, look, I found the cave. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to... Okay. Build a little kind of tower thing here, so that from my house I can see wherever this cave is. Do the same thing next to the cave, just until I kind of get my lay of the land. Lay of the land. Sorry, my voice cracked really bad. Let's go right here. Ouch. One thing you want to be cautious of, especially if you are new, is when you are mining, you don't necessarily want to mine straight down, because you do not know what is under you, and you could end up losing your life just by falling. So I say that as I'm probably going to end up doing it sometime, because it's been a while since I played this game. Let's go here. Another thing to note if you are new is the cheaper the materials you use for your tools, the longer it will take to mine every item. And certain items cannot be mined if you do not have certain tools. For example, if we run into coal, if we run into iron, a wooden axe or wooden pickaxe can take care of all that, no problem. It'll take a minute, but you can do it no problem. Actually, I might be wrong. You might need a stone pickaxe to mine iron, but obviously we already took out the coal with this wooden pickaxe. However, you cannot mine diamonds without a iron pickaxe. You cannot mine obsidian, a super strong black block, without a diamond pickaxe. It just kind of helps with the progression of the story, so you're not, you get super lucky and just happen to stumble upon a huge collection of diamonds or, whatever you find, and the only thing you've got is a wooden pickaxe. Hey, look, now I've got diamond. It just kind of makes you do a little bit more in the game. So let's see if we can make this brown dye, brown dye, and make some brown wool. Oh, we can just use the straight seeds. Cool. So I'm going to put that over here. Now we're going to have to go find a brown sheep. Alright. So, what I want to do is obviously make a stone pickaxe, and I also want to make a torch. No, not a torch, a furnace. So we can start making stone, and then make the stone bricks for the house. You can obviously hear the zombie behind us, so what I'm probably going to do is I'm going to do that so that I can close off the house so they don't come after us, but we can still see when it's daylight. Alright, start that cooking. Now I'm going to brave, here we go. Because it's an axe, I don't use axes very often. I'll use one to take out this zombie. Also want to be cognizant of that, if you are new, that anytime you use a tool, you slowly wear it down. So, if you have a sword that you found, and you want to use it to cut down trees, to mine dirt, just be mindful that that even though you're not using it for its intended purpose, it's still going to wear it down. So if I were to go attack this creeper with this axe, it is going to cause damage not only to the creeper, but it's also going to cause damage to this axe. also when you're fighting creatures like a creeper, like a spider, zombie, depending on how cheap your materials are for that item that you're using, will depend on how many hits it's going to take. Alright, so that creeper took about 4 or 5 hits with this stone pickaxe. Now if I had a iron pickaxe, it probably would have taken 3. The spider should only take 2 hits, it took 4. Just because it's a stone axe, not a stone sword, and it's stone, not diamond, not iron. Gosh dang it. Creatures come out at night, they will mess you up. Just be cognizant of that. If you are new, if you're unexperienced playing the game, I highly recommend creating a bed before your first nightfall. That way you can sleep through it and you can work throughout the day and don't have to worry about as many creatures. You know, zombies can't come out in the sunlight, skeletons can't come out in the sunlight, spiders don't attack you in the sunlight for the most part. So, yeah. See this text real quick. I'm not really going to do anything with the wood right now. I mean, I could make a door. I'm hoping I can find some more acacia wood. Could make a fishing rod. Go catch some fish. Actually, let's do that. So for the fishing rod, obviously what we need is the stick and some twine, but I'm not finding the twine. Oh, there it is. That's why, because it disappeared. Alright, cool. Let's see if there's any sheep around here so we can get some sleep. There's no real for sure spot for sheep. It's just kind of wherever you can find them. Take out the zombie real quick. See, obviously it's taking a long time because I'm not using a tool. I'm using the thing that zombies actually drop when they die. Sometimes, obviously. So it takes a minute. Now the reason you see me cutting down this grass is sometimes when you hit the grass, let's see if I can find one. Now it's not wanting to do it. There's a lot of creepers around here. Sometimes when you hit the grass, it will drop seeds like that. Drop those things. And once we get the house set up, you can plant those seeds to grow wheat. Wheat does a few things for you. You can make it into bread, or you can use it to raise cattle, raise sheep, and there's lots of other purposes for that we will get into. I'm not going to make this video super long. Honestly, we actually didn't get as much done as I was hoping we would, but we'll continue working on this. Ouch! What just hit me from the back? Oh. Yeah, so another thing about creepers, if you're new, they blow up. And obviously I don't have my sound up high enough for you to hear. I'm hoping the recording has it up high enough. But they'll sound like a lit fuse when they are about to go off to kill you. They kind of flash a little bit, they expand and shrink, and that's kind of how you know they're about to blow up. Well, the sun's coming up. So I'll show you what happens when the sun comes up with these zombies. Hey, look, it's a cow. See if we can keep his attention. Hurry up, son. Taking too long. There's a baby zombie over there. I don't know if you can see that little one. Baby zombies are not something to be messed with. They are ferocious and they are fast. Alright, there it is. So you can see, just like skeletons, one over there, unless they are in shade, they will burn. And if they burn long enough, they will die. So we're going to catch him dying. There he goes. So, just like that, he's gone. Now, you're not going to get XP for a zombie that burned, but you might get their rotten flesh. Now, there's only purpose as far as I know, one purpose as far as I know for rotten flesh, and that is if you can tame a dog. So if you find a wolf, you give it a bone, and you tame it, like it's a baby cow. You can feed the rotten flesh to your dog and heal it. So I keep rotten flesh. I used to never keep it until I found that out. So now I collect all of it that I can because I like having a dog. They're a good protector. They'll watch your back. Also fun to have around. So I was hoping to see another sheep. I honestly... Oh look, more sheep. But here's the problem, alright? Unless you have 3 pieces of wool that are all the same color, you cannot make a bed. It has to be the same color, which is why I dyed that one wool brown. And I honestly should have kept it white, just because... Oh, here's another gray sheep. So if I can find a 3rd gray sheep, I can make a gray bed. Let's see what we can find. There's some pigs. Also remember just to kind of keep your map out, and if you use a starting map, they're super helpful. I know it's kind of a cheat, but I use it just because it helps me find my way around. But just make sure you pull it out every once in a while to keep your location updated on there, so you can actually fill the map in. I don't think if you don't have it in your hand, it's not going to actually save your location. So don't think you can just stick it in the back corner of your inventory and it's going to follow you wherever you go, because that's not really how that works. Let's see if we can find another sheep, and then we can end the video for today. Sheepy, sheepy, sheepy. I don't want to get too far from my house, because that's how you get lost. So my house is not exactly big enough to actually just plainly see on the map. There's some cows. If I had some wheat, I would put those cows in a corral, because I guarantee when I'm going to go try and find the sheep when it's time to raise them, I'm not going to be able to find a single one. Fortunately, I have no wheat. What is that floating on the water? Oh, it's a shovel. Oh, heck yeah. So basically what happened here is that there was a zombie who had a shovel, because sometimes, in the rare occasion, you will find zombies and skeletons with different items. I mean, skeletons always have their bows, and sometimes they drop them when they die, but they will have different items that they're carrying with them, and sometimes, oh, here's 2 sheep, when they die, they will actually drop those items. I'm gonna take out both. Cool. Alright. Let's try and find our way back to our house. This might be a tricky one. Alright, let's see here. I think we were on this island over here. Ooh. Ladies and gentlemen, we may have found a village? Possibly. I think we did. Heck yes. First game and we found a village. Alright, so we got some beets, we got some potatoes. I'm gonna steal their potatoes, cause yeah. But look, right? I'm not a total jerk. I will replant their potatoes for them. So they may not have fresh potatoes, but at least I'm not stealing all their potatoes, I'm just stealing some. So that... oh, wrong one. Don't want to eat that. So that they can still grow potatoes. Alright, now this is... that is a composter. So I'm going to steal that. Because those are always helpful. I'm going to steal some of their torches. Because I'm using all of my coal to craft stone bricks right now. So I need some torches. Now one of the great things about a village is some of these houses, not only will they have a bed, which I'm definitely about to go steal. Yeah, yellow bed. But they will also sometimes have chests in them. Plus if you're looking for stones or wood stairs, there's right there. Here we go, chest. Score. So we got an oak sapling, tons of bread, potatoes, some apples. Apples are really nice if you can find some gold and make them into golden apples. They give you a lot of HP when you consume them. Alright, so I'm gonna steal that chest because chests are always good to have. Alright, let's see. There's a cat. You can often find cats in villages. Also, another thing over here. This is a block of hay, or hay bale, essentially. Is wheat. So you can break this down and actually get a lot of wheat out of this, which is super nice, because if you're trying to grow cattle, if you're trying to make a lot of bread, then you've really got all the wheat you need right there. And look, they already have horses, they already have some sheep locked up. Oh, it's got a baby colt. It's a baby horse if you didn't know that. So I'm gonna mine this village, collect all the stuff from it. I'm not gonna steal their little block of hay. That is a blacksmith, which is good news. Grab this chest. You can see I'm already a little bit low on food. I'm gonna have to eat pretty soon. We'll eat once we get back to the house. Here we go. This is a blacksmith's house. This is super nice because you've got access to some lava. You've got furnaces. Sometimes, very rarely, but sometimes there's some stuff in there. I'm not gonna take that. I'm not worried about that. But usually they'll have a chest with some iron in it, or some armor, or something like that. So that is awesome. Again, when you're mining stuff, you don't want to use tools unless it's really meant for those tools, because you're just essentially wasting those tools. So I wouldn't use a shovel for that. I wouldn't use a pickaxe for that. You could use an axe, it would go faster, but I can use rotten flesh and it's not going to go away. Another thing you can do with villagers is you can trade with them. So I can go and be like, hey, what's up? And he's not wanting to trade with me at the moment. So I can trade 22 carrots and I can get an emerald. Emeralds are pretty rare in this game. You can trade an emerald and get 6 bread. Obviously that's not a good trade, but you kind of get the idea. Alright, see anything in here? Nope. I only need 1 bed, so I'm not trying to steal every bed I come across. Nothing in there. See what they got over here. So that's all just potatoes. Although I do want some carrots. So let's take a line of carrots. And then we will just replace whatever we take. Because when you plant something, it usually is supposed to drop more than what you have planted there. So if you plant a single carrot per line, right? So that was what? It was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So that was 7 carrots I just placed down. But I got 20 when I picked all the carrots up. So you make a little bit of profit on the planting. I think that's pretty much it. I don't have a bone. I wish I had a bone because I could tame one of the dogs. This is wool, if you ever need to take a bed. So, let's see, we went to that house, nothing over there, nothing over there. There was a fairly large house that I wanted to go to. It's this one right over here. Double check this house. Yep, that's the one I took the bed from. Let's see what we got here. Nothing? Okay, cool. Yeah, just a high ceiling with a bed. So, I mean, if you wanted to take the door, if you wanted to take the mossy cobblestone, I personally like mossy cobblestone. You'll probably see me make some walls out of it in our house. But, yeah. Alright. Oh, there's another house over here. They got some stripped wood, too. It's kind of a cool look. There's a sleeping villager, which means it's probably getting close to nighttime. A little fun fact, you can actually steal a bed from under a villager. Alright, so we are off towards the back, right? I believe it's not going to let me scroll over. But I believe our house is behind us this way. So let's go this way. I'm going to stop down here and I'm going to snag up this sugar cane, and I will explain why later. Probably in another video because it's getting late. That is a drowned. They live in the water, basically a water zombie. There's another cat. Sometimes drowned have tridents that you can use. They're pretty good, solid weapons. So the reason I'm kind of doing this, going around the edge, is just to avoid climbing up this whole mountain and then dropping off. So I'm trying to get to our house relatively quickly. There's a skeleton swimming in the water. He's probably going to try and shoot an arrow at me, so let's get out of here. There's villagers doing all the way over here. There's an Enderman. But the Enderman, they will steal your blocks. They're kind of friendly, I don't know how to put it, but they're friendly, but if you look them in the eye, they will mess you up. The only way to avoid that is to put on a mask. I've got the spider after me. Oh, they also can't go in water, so just keep that in mind. Where's our house? I think it actually happens to be way over here. Over there. Gosh dang it. Alright. You're gonna want to watch out for that hole. How did we travel so far? Oh man, I do not want to deal with this skeleton. Found the house. We are going in the water. So I'm not dealing with these skeleton dudes. Zombie's gonna try and get to us. See if we can bypass all these guys. I don't necessarily want to go into deep water, just because I don't want to deal with drowned. Sucks. This skeleton's definitely about to hit us. And there's a zombie over there too. Alright, let's see if we can just... Yep, there he goes. You can hear that arrow. That's a lot of zombies. So let's see if we can run right past them and make it into our house. Oh, great. There's a skeleton trying to shoot at us. Yep, and then he hit us. Alright, so we're gonna go take that. We're gonna put that up there and that there. Cool. Now we are safe. Let's put down a bed. Down a bed right there. First I'm gonna do some eating. I'm not gonna eat my carrots because I want to plant those. Don't need the rotten flesh. Obviously the seeds. This is gunpowder we can use to make TNT. Oh, it's nice. We didn't do any fishing today. We'll do the next video. tons and tons of hay bales. Some chests. We'll put the bread down here so we can eat. Let's see. Cook that meat. Drop the gray wool. Oh, it's an iron shovel too. Very nice. Composter we'll put in our new house. Drop the oak wood. Drop the potatoes. So you notice now our chest is full. So we'll have to make a new chest pretty soon. We'll combine two of them. Alright, I know this video took way too long. Let me see, I also want to cook the raw mutton and the raw salmon. I guess that's all raw mutton. Cool. So let's take this stone that we've made. Let's throw in the raw salmon. Come over here. And we will make stone bricks. That's what we'll start building our house on next video. Once that fish is done, then we'll throw in the pork chops. Or not the pork chops, the lamb chops. Consume this fish. And once we fill our food bar, we'll get that heart back. Let's take that, consume that, just to kind of wrap this video up. Alright, that is it for this video. Nope, that's what I'm trying to do. Let's see. Trying to see how they can show my face on here. Actually, I can do that. Alright, we're going to end the video right there. Thanks for watching and come back for the next one.